For the non-believers, there's the cabinet. That cabinet's about to go. That's going to get changed to a GFI up there. And the dishwasher's going in. To replace the missing cupboard, we picked up an island. So I cut a strip off the top of each side of the cabinet and broke it in. And then I broke off the sides. As you can see, broken off. So I had cut a strip down over this far and then broke it off. And the tricky thing is that there were screws really up in the corner and up in the corner and from the other cabinet this way as well. So you got to check for all of those. Then once you get rid of the sides, then you can just lift the bottom up. And you're good to go. You now have a dishwasher space. Your one problem left is that you're going to have to fill in this gap here. So we're going to need a piece that'll go from one end to the other so that we can screw the dishwasher into it. So intentionally, when I put in the flooring, we kept some extra flooring. And this is a glue down, so I will glue in new pieces that go the full length. And that way the flooring will be complete under the dishwasher. Should it ever leak, the water will come out this way instead of under the flooring. Make sense? I stole a piece of the bottom of the cabinet. I'm going to use that up and under here to secure the dishwasher to. So I'll put some glue on it before I screw it in place. So this is what's known as a split plug. One breaker goes to here, one breaker goes to here. We're going to steal one of those, change this so that it just runs off at one breaker, and the other one is going down to the dishwasher. So the other thing is when you look in here, see if I can turn a light on. See that screw in the side? Sometimes they're put in with screws from the side, and sometimes they're fun to get out. Sometimes I have to cut them off. Other times you'll see a nail going straight through, and in that case you'll put a pair of pliers in it, clamp the nail, and put a pry bar between the pliers and the box, and you'll just keep prying the nail out after you figured out which side the stud is in. So you go the other way, so to speak. Our stud's on this side. So I'll take out the other screw, and then the box will be loose so I can work with it. Okay, so no longer a split plug. Now one goes to this counter plug and down to the dishwasher, so no making coffee at the same time as doing the dishwasher. The other line goes to the refrigerator. Don't ask me, I didn't wire the place. So I've actually dropped it from the whole circuit. Now, I took the box out, I drilled the hole down that way. And then because it's really hard to fish, I just went down that far. And then it will drop down in the corner and it will come out to the front of the dishwasher. So now it's GFI up top. And we will continue. I gotta finish the floor before I can put in the dishwasher. Okay, so the floor has all been filled in so that if it ever leaks, it'll come out to the front. The electrical is poked through down there from a circuit up top. The holes are drilled for there. And we have a Y put in for the drain, and we have a renovation T in because I can't change the valves right now for the dishwasher off of the hot. So now I'll get it done. So our dishwasher's in, operating, leak-free. This dishwasher was handy because it fit in a only 34-inch height of countertop. Usually they're 34 1/8. That would have been a problem. I do not like where they put the screw here. because this dishwasher doesn't have the legs down because there's no height in the room. So getting that screw in is a nightmare. We're all connected back here, but just then some bad luck comes up when I'm inspecting and trying to cheat. See all that ABS glue on there? I'm trying to stop that crack that's in that nut, because I'll actually have to have the building water shut off for me to deal with that. So we're gonna see that on another day, and until then it's gonna be a bucket. Not my preferred way, but oh well. Electrical's in, all good.